Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of iHeartYarn, where I take you on a tour of a really neat yarn shop in San Diego called Emmy's Yarns, located inside Border Leather. Emmy's Yarns is a really neat location in Chula Vista, which is in the southern San Diego area. If you have never been to San Diego, you need to seriously consider adding this location to your trip itinerary if you come to this area. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some footage from around the shop and kind of take you on a tour of this incredible store. It's huge. They say that between what's on the shelf and what they have in understock, they have over 80,000 skeins of yarn in stock. So get ready. Let's go take a walking tour through the store. Okay, let's start going through this incredible place. This business started as a leather supply and leather goods store, and one of the owners, her mother, was an avid knitter and crocheter and had always wanted to own a yarn shop. And when she retired and they moved to this location, they had extra space, so they let her open up a small corner with yarns in it, and Emmy's Yarns was born. So we're going to go through kind of section by section. Guys, this is huge. The owners have said that they have over 80,000 skeins of yarn between what is on the shelf and what's in understock. Helping organize a yarn shop myself, I can tell you the organization in this place is really impressive. The lighting's really great, and it's a little bit like shopping at grandma's. There's so much to choose from, it's just a bit overwhelming. Look at all the samples they have hanging around. It's beautiful things. This is a extremely knit and crochet friendly shop. Very versatile here. It doesn't matter if you're looking for chunky weights, bulky weights, lace weights, everything in between, novelty, things for very adult garments, things for kids garments and blankets, amigurumi, other fun projects. If you live in the San Diego area and you have never been to this store to check it out, you really should be. If you are anywhere within an easy drive of this location, you really should come and check them out. Look, you guys. It's Bella Chenille. So, if you live in the San Diego area and you want to make a wasabi the whale, like I showed in episode 5, if you haven't seen that, go check that out. Look at all these amazing things. All those colors of Bella, including the really cool multis. Wouldn't that one make a cute whale? This is something I particularly love. You see this stand here? These are bags made here by Border Leathers. Awesome project bags for folks. Look at how pretty those are. All sorts of tchotchkes and tools, buttons, pens, novelty yarns. If you want the metallic glitteries, they have those too. We have some really neat looking novelties here in the front case underneath the front desk. I am particularly interested in those super shiny babies right there. My goodness, Look at all the samples. We'll look at some of those up close later. It doesn't matter what price point you are shopping in. Emmy's is a lot like Grandma's spinning wheel. Lots of yarns available in a variety of price points. Now the San Diego area is really a great place to visit already. There's really great beaches. There's lots of interesting stuff at Balboa Park. There's SeaWorld. There's the San Diego Zoo. If you've never been to San Diego, California, maybe consider planning a trip here. This is not my first trip to San Diego. It certainly won't be the last because there's so much here to do. This is a new to me Louisa Harding yarn that they have here that I've never seen before. Amitola. Look, color changing, pretty. They've made really great use of their space. Let me take you in here to this area. This is where we will find all sorts of extra small things. We've got crochet hooks, kits, bags, the patterns for sale section. And here are the big racks where you will find all of your needles and your tools that you are needing. All right, did that blow your mind? It kind of blew my mind. Not that working at Grandma's Spinning Wheel, not that we aren't for a yarn shop, particularly big and have a lot of variety to offer, but Emmy's having a bigger space and having it very well organized. They have a massive amount of inventory. It doesn't matter what your tastes are in yarn or what price point you are shopping in. They've got something to suit your needs. And when you come visit, definitely either bring cash or bring a card that has a pretty substantial limit on it, because it's going to be really, really easy to go home with a lot of stash and a lot of yarn for projects. And to that end, I want to show you my favorite samples that I found walking around the store, one of which is a pattern that is put out by a different designer, but the rest of the patterns I'm going to show you, including the amazing shawl that I am wearing, are exclusives from Emmy's, some of them free, some of them for purchase, but all, most of the rest exclusive to Emmy's and something you really want to see. So the first thing I want to show you is this great bag right here. This is made out of Cairns, which is by Queensland Yarns. Here's just a selection of some of the colors that are here. This yarn is really neat. There's multiple colors in each strand. It's a bit of a ribbon yarn. And the content on this is labeled as 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. And yes, the ball band says this is machine washable. It's a little bit on the heavy side, so this is something you're not going to want to make big garments out of. But however, 2 colorways of it in this bag. Look how incredible that is, how colorful and fun. And this is a lightweight enough and small enough item that the heavy weight of the Cairns is not a problem. So definitely consider that one. Cairns by Queensland, and the name of the pattern is called Market Squared. I will be putting a link to this pattern in the show notes and kind of at the end. Now the rest I want to show you. This is the Aunt Sheila's Wrap is the name of this pattern. It is available for purchase from Emmy's Yarns through Ravelry. And it caught my attention because in a solid color, it is absolutely gorgeous. But let me take this off and show you how drapey and squishy this garment is. Look at the drape on that. Now, this is a really cool garment. The main body is knit, and that cool fringy border is crochet. So for those of you who are by Stitchable, this is a pattern you really need to check out. And as beautiful as this is in a solid color, let me show it to you in others. Here it is in a beautiful variegated purples, blacks, charcoals, and silvers. And here it is in more of a heathered solid. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the swing and look at the drape on this. Isn't that amazing? I first saw the red one when I walked in, and I turned a corner, and I saw this one. I turned another corner, and I saw that one. Each of them is made in a different weight of yarn, and it doesn't matter what weight this is made in, it comes out really, really beautiful. It's going to be very versatile. So again, the name of this pattern, it's an exclusive from Emmy's Yarns here. It is available for purchase through Ravelry from them. It is called Aunt Sheila's Wrap, so definitely go check this one out. The next one that caught my attention is Ocean Breeze. This is a free pattern on Ravelry. This is knit only, and this was a pattern that they put out as part of their participation in an area-wide yarn crawl a few years ago. But the Ocean Breeze shawl originally calls for Lucci from Louisa Harding, but it caught my attention because the design is simple enough that even in a busy self-striping yarn with lots of color going on in it, it shows up really, really well. You do not lose your patterning. And because it's simple and rhythmic, this is the kind of project that's going to make good what we call brainless knitting, things that you can do while you're traveling or maybe in a social group. And again, free pattern on Ravelry from Emmy's Yarns. Check this one out. If you are shopping at Grandma's Spinning Wheel, the yarns that you could do this in that would be really gorgeous are things like Marmel, Medina, Brighton Beach, and a few others. So crazy busy self-striping? Yes, please. One more, let's see. Uh-oh. Be right back. I'm missing a sample. Okay, I'm back. Another Emmy's exclusive. This is for you crocheters out there. This is the two-way shawl. Amazing yellow color, right? Not a color I can wear, but a color I can definitely appreciate. So look how neat that is. It's a simple texture, beautiful border. The owners say that this pattern has been so incredibly popular that the following year for Yarn Crawl, they did a knit version because it's very simple, it's easy to wear, and it makes a great gift. The name on this pattern, again, is the two-way shawl. It's on their Ravelry store page. So if you're a crocheter, this one's for you. I found one more sample hanging here in the store that I really wanted you to see. This is a pattern that is available through Ravelry. It's originally from Kramer Yarns. This is the Bedford Springs shawl with cobweb frill. Bit of a long name, but awfully nice. Again, all of these patterns names are going to be in the show notes down below, so don't worry about having to try and write them down right now. Look at this beauty. It uses 2 strands of a fine mohair or a heavier strand of a basic mohair. But again, another simple texture, incredible drape, and just simple beauty. Sometimes fancier isn't better, right? Sometimes simpler is better, you know, less is more. This one definitely qualifies. So again, Bedford Springs shawl with cobweb frill. If there's beautiful colors of mohair that you've been wondering, oh, what do I want to make with that? Here's a really great option. Now there's one more section I want to take you on a tour of right here. They are called Border Leathers for a reason. They originally started out as a leather goods store. What I'm about to show you are screenshots of the leather section. If you are looking for a business to shop with that's maybe an alternative to Tandy leather, or maybe your Tandy that you like to go to doesn't carry what you're looking for, maybe consider shopping here at Border Leathers. They have a huge variety of leathers on the shelf. They have a lot of tools and a lot of accessories, a lot of hardware available. And when you're here shopping at Emmy's, because I'm guessing that a number of you, after you see this, you're definitely going to want to consider shopping here at some point in person. They do not currently have an online store, but this is a location that's, in my opinion, worth basing a vacation around. When you are here, they have beautiful project bags available for purchase that are made right here in the San Diego area by contractors with goods and with materials from Border Leather itself. If you want to treat yourself to something really special, maybe consider buying one of these and loading it up with some of the great yarns that are here in Emmy's. Beautiful yarns, beautiful weather. Consider coming to San Diego, and when you do, consider dropping by Emmy's Yarns and Border Leather and support a really great LYS owned by sweet and supportive people who are here to enable you to continue to do what you love to do and are definitely here to help you make something that makes you happy. Thanks for coming along for my first shop tour on iHeartYarn, and I'll see you next time.